Welcome to CAD XR. Let's take a look at the basics and help you get started on viewing your CAD models in virtual reality. To import a file into CAD XR, click the Import Model button on the top left and browse to the file you want to convert. CAD XR is compatible with DAE, DXF, STL, and OBJ files. Click on a model from the list of imported models on the left to open it in the desktop viewer. To swap between imported files, just click on any model on the list. Click and drag the model to rotate it around its axis. You can also use the arrow keys to rotate the model. Scroll with the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Click and drag with the mouse wheel to move the model. You can also use the A, D, Q, and Z keys. Click the axis icon in the bottom right to straighten out the view on the current face of the model. Click the brightness icon to adjust the lighting on the front of the model. Click the sort icon to organize your CAD models by name, size, or the date it was imported. To delete a model from your list, choose a model from the list on the left, then click the trash icon to delete it. You can also use the delete key on your keyboard. To view your model in virtual reality, click the Display in VR button at the bottom. You'll be prompted to put your headset on when it's ready. To pull up the Radial UI using the HTC Vive, press the System button on either hand. If you're using Oculus Touch controllers, click the joystick on either hand. Once open, you can use the touchpad or joystick to navigate between options, or you can point to an option using your other hand. Press the trigger button to select a highlighted option. The Radial UI consists of several categories where you can customize your options. Select a category to view all the options. Movement allows you to change the way you move within the viewer. Choose Teleport to move via telelocation, or choose Manual to move using the left touchpad or joystick. You can have both movement options active at the same time if you prefer. On the HTC Vive, you can move using telelocation by holding down the grip button on the right-hand controller and looking in the direction you would like to go. You will see a marker of where you will end up. Press the right-hand trigger while holding down the grip button to telelocate. If you're using Oculus Touch controllers, you can telelocate by holding the grip button, looking in the direction you want to go, and pressing the right-hand trigger when the marker is in a desirable location. You can move manually using the joysticks on the Oculus Touch controllers or the touchpad on the HTC Vive. Use the left joystick or left touchpad to move left, right, forward, and back. Use the right joystick or right touchpad to elevate or lower your view and to look left and right. Materials gives you the option of changing your model's skin. You can choose between wireframe, matte, metal, and multicolor skins. You can cycle through different backgrounds using environment. You can also add highlights to your model. Environment also lets you adjust your model's brightness. Modify allows you to adjust the scale of your model. You can view it as a tabletop model or a one-to-one model. You can also increase and decrease the scale incrementally by 1%, 25%, or 50%, or you can manually adjust the scale using the custom option. Aside from adjusting the scale, you can select Dismantle to take the model apart piece by piece. To grab an object, simply hover your hand over an area until a highlight appears. Then, press and hold the trigger button. Rotate your hand while holding an object to examine it from different angles. Or you can select Exploded to see a fully dismantled view of the model. Press Reset to reorient the model around your current location. Load lets you conveniently select and load any previously imported model directly in VR without having to switch back to the desktop. When you're finished viewing your model in VR, simply remove the headset and close the viewer window on your computer.